Alright, so what is up guys, your boy Will here back in another video, and today we're going to be giving you guys a bunch of tips that I have learned over the past couple of days of playing Overwatch a lot. I've been binging this game and I love it. I can't wait for it to come out, honestly. Like, I hope that this game keeps the same amount of like player base and traction and hype that it has right now when it releases and a month after release. But that's a topic for a completely other video. But today I'm giving you guys a couple tips Overwatch that you guys can actually use during the beta this weekend and get the upper hand on your competition. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that you really need to know your character. Like, once you start playing and you start getting comfortable and you feel like, I like this person better than this person, I don't really like that person, start picking like 2 or 3 people that you really like and then just main them. Maybe pick another character, every once in a while, see if you like somebody after you see a video of somebody doing good with them. But try and learn at least 2 or 3 characters and try to be good with them. Because when you do, one, don't be afraid to use their abilities, because all the abilities are like a 10-12 second recharge. They recharge incredibly fast. So make sure that when you get into a fight up against another enemy and you get into these battles, make sure you're using those abilities, because if you don't, it's kind of just wasted. Like, don't just use your weapon, don't just use your primary weapon. Make sure you use those abilities, because those abilities will help you out a lot. That's honestly, that's all you got to do to be able to win like a simple fight. Just make sure you're using those abilities, because if the other person isn't going to use their abilities, more than likely you're going to have the upper hand, because you are. Next thing I want to talk about, play only to your character's strengths. And I say that because like a lot of characters are really good in very specific situations or specific ranges. The second you decide that you want to go against that and do something else is the second that you're deciding that you want to basically put you and your team at risk, because the more situations that you put yourself in, the chances of you winning that game are a lot less likely. So what you want to do is make sure that you stick close to your teammates, because if you don't stick close to your teammates, you're going to be singled out, and then the teammates are going to basically gather up and destroy you easily, like without a hitch. But if you're playing somebody and you're getting really close to your teammates, but you're not like right behind them, but you're close enough that if you get into something that's a little bit harder for you to take on your own, you can just retreat back to your teammates and possibly lure that enemy out, and then you get the easy kill. That's really all you gotta do. The way kills work in this game, everything is shared. If you didn't 100% that person, everybody gets the kill. So if you shoot him and the person next to you was shooting him, you guys technically both get that kill. The points will pop up like saying, okay, you did 43 damage and they did 57 damage. That's how they split the kill. But an elimination is elimination. But yeah, really make sure that you stay around your teammates and that you stay alive. Like I said, if you stay alive, that greatly improves the chances of you winning. I think in these 2 gameplays that I'm showing you guys, I might throw in some extra depending on how long this commentary goes. But I got 2 gameplays. I think one I was playing as McCree, I went flawless, and one I was playing as Soldier 76, I went flawless. But what you'll notice about those games, they went by like extremely quick. One, because I didn't die, and I don't think my teammates died very often, so we just kind of like steamrolled through the objective and just finished the game really fast. But also make sure that you're playing to your character's strength and playing to their optimal range. So like, let's say you're playing Tracer, right? And then Tracer is a short range character, but 1, she's very fast, and 2, she has really low health. So you don't want to go up against Tracer up against somebody like Roadhog, because Roadhog has very slow movement, but he has really high health and he has really high close range damage. So what you want to do, you want to play a little bit outside of Tracer's optimal range to save yourself, because if you don't and you get all up in Roadhog's face, he's just gonna melt you with his little shotgun. He's gonna grab you with his chain and he's gonna 2-hit you with his shotgun, because you're playing as a character that has lower health than him and you're in a different class. So you gotta make sure that you're playing your class to its strengths and you're not just challenging everything like it's Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever, because it's not your average first-person shooter. This game is more so like, it has like very MOBA-esque characters. Like, it's not exactly like a MOBA. Like, this isn't like a MOBA. This isn't like Battleborn or anything like that. But the characters all have different roles. When you start trying to go outside of that role is when you start putting your team in danger, you start putting yourself in danger, probably start dying more. But like, this game is very easy to not die a lot. All you have to do is stick by your teammates, and when you see that you're about to die, just back up. That's all you gotta do. Back up. If you see you're low on health, go find a health pack real quick. That's another thing. Learn where the health packs are in the map, because that will give you the most advantage. Because let's say you know that there's an enemy across that wall, right? Like, I'm just saying a wall just for example. Let's say there's a wall, and in between you, that wall, and that enemy, there's a health pack. If you don't think the enemy knows that there's a health pack, and you think the enemy might be full health, you better hurry up and run and get that health pack before the enemy gets to it. Or you can play it like this. You can run up, do a couple shots of damage if you got enough health, maybe take some damage from the enemy, grab the health pack, surprise the enemy like, oh crap, I thought I was killing this guy, and then you'll get the easy kill because you'll have full health and the enemy won't have barely any because you put a couple shots on them. You see what I'm saying? This game is really about outthinking the other person. That's what a lot of games are about, but this game is a lot more simple because the characters all only have like maybe 2 or 3 basic abilities. Once you learn those abilities and you learn to play outside of the ranges of everybody's different abilities, you're Gucci. That's honestly all I can tell you guys. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. More than likely, we'll be having Overwatch when the game fully releases. This will probably be like one of the main games on my channel. I know I say that about a lot of games, but I'm pretty confident in this one. I don't think it's gonna let me down. So, like I said, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you do. I will catch you guys in the next one.